One of my mentors years ago shared this idea with me. It was in a group session, but it made such an impact. I'm talking about 10, 15 years ago, and I've never forgotten this. I've used this idea over and over again, and I just believe it's a very profound thing that we can learn from. He said that a person only needs two things in life to really succeed. They are relationships and resources. But this is the part that really got me. He said, if one has to choose between those two things, he says, always choose relationships. Because relationships will actually lead you to the resources that God intends for you to tap into in order to get where you're trying to go. You see, the truth is you could have all the money in the world and no friendships, and you would be broke. You could have all of the resources available at your fingertips, but have no one who you exchanged life with. And I believe that your life would be unfulfilled. And so relationships are one of those very key things in the context of personal mastery that we must look at. We must consider. I believe there are several ways to look at this. One, here's how I live my life. I have relationships that I consider to be vertical relationships. These are men and women who are, and I use this lightly, but above me, meaning they have succeeded in life at a different level than I have yet. They're down the road further in their journey. They're already doing the things that I would like to be doing, experiencing the things I would like to be experiencing. They're already there. They're at least one step ahead of me, but probably they're a few steps ahead of me. So those are people that I look to for leadership in my life, people that I look to for counsel, for mentoring, for coaching. So it's a vertical thing. They're people that are above me that I'm gleaning from, and they are graciously and very faithfully giving into my life and sowing into my life in that way. Then I have what I call horizontal relationships. These are relationships that are peers. They're on the same journey I am. Their destination may not be exactly the same as mine. They may not be trying to accomplish the exact same things I am, but in their journey, they're about where I am. They're on the same path. They're going towards what God has for them. And so I have those relationships that surround me, and those relationships sharpen me. It's exchanging ideas. Hey, what do you think about this? I'm thinking about doing something here. Give me your perspective on that. And all of a sudden, from this peer level, people that are not necessarily on the exact same path I am, but they're about the same place I am, they're able to say, well, have you considered this? Have you thought about this? Well, you know, what I'm doing over here has taught me this. It's a peer level relationship. It's a horizontal vector, if you will. And then I have people in my life that are also vital. And these are the people that I am, quote unquote, above. These are the people that I am leading. In other words, I referred a while ago to the ones that I look to for leadership. These are the people that are looking to me for leadership. But they're still relationships that I value, because even though I am pouring into their lives and they're looking to me for mentoring and counseling and coaching and consulting and those kinds of things, the truth is there's never an exchange of life in a relationship that doesn't have mutual benefit. Even though I may be pouring more into them than they are into me, there's a beautiful exchange of life that's taking place that truthfully I'm benefiting from. Here's the principle that I believe is true. In those relationships, the law of reciprocity comes into play, the law of sowing and reaping. I am sowing into their lives. It might not be that I harvest from those relationships, but the very fact that I'm willing to relate to those groups of individuals, that I'm sowing into their lives, that I'm relating on that level, I am putting out there a seed that I will harvest from at some point, from somewhere in my life. So I want you to consider today these three levels of relationships: vertical relationships, horizontal relationships, and those that are looking to you for leadership. And if you think about it, it completes a circle. You are surrounded by relationships on all sides. And I believe that in the multitude of counsel, there's safety. I believe when you are encompassed with so great a cloud of witnesses, there is safety, there is counsel, there is growth, there is personal mastery. I want you to consider today, who do you have who do you have above you? Who do you have that you're looking to for leadership? Who do you have that's on peer level with you, and they're growing with you, and they're on the same kind of a journey you are, but that you can tap into and that you can be a blessing to? Then who do you also have that's looking to you for leadership? You see, I don't really have time to get discouraged because I've got people that are looking to me for leadership. I don't have time to be complaining and whining I've got people that can help me through my difficult times. I have friends that can stand with me during my difficult times. But I've got people looking to me. Relationships, they're vital, and they're a very key part of personal mastery. My name is Brian Holmes. I trust this has been a help to you today. Go back to that inventory. Take some time to look at your relationships, and we'll pick this up again. Until then, God bless.